Oh, look, I found it. This is what you want, right? Okay. Found it. Alright, let's go down to the frozen aisle. Well, there was meat in your fridge. Oh.
And that's on Remus.
Oh, we take it out when you get home. Yeah, well, you know.
River is in town.
Right? I'm only buying one though because I don't get every room in the freezer. Huh? It's my camera. Huh? It's my camera.
Push it mine your way. I got it from the middle so people can go around.
So I got two of these heirloom pumpkins over there. I'm just loving the heirloom pumpkins this year. So I got those. All right, let's see what we bought. We got hamburger rolls, 59 cents. That was a good deal. I got some capri leggings, $3.99, ridiculous. We got pumpkin cookie dough, Pillsbury, yummy. I got, oh, I'm gonna have this today, roasted pumpkin bisque. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I got some mini peppers. And I got 2 bags of these beef burgers, Lidl's beef burgers, which I love for the grill. These hamburgers are so good. Look, there's 12 in a pack. 2 packs for $9. You can't beat that. And I always like to have these on hand for barbecues. So, got to make room in the freezer. But I will always have hamburgers, which is great. So it was an absolute zoo. It was chaos. And the baskets are so big. They gave us a big basket. I wanted just one of those little baskets, but I guess everybody had those. There wasn't a parking spot to be had by the time we left, and it was chaos. So I'm hoping that dies down pretty soon because it's a great, great store. So I'll be back with you later, guys. Have a fun day. Hi, guys, and happy Wednesday. I am here with Sam, and his mask stand came, so he is ready to roll. I don't know how much you can see him here, but he's very, very sweet. If you haven't seen Trick or Treat, make sure you watch it because it is so fun. Alright, so I did start out at Lidl, and I showed you our trek to Lidl. It was insane. There were so many people in that store. It was not even funny. I said, you know, we've been waiting for the store for a long time, 1.5 years, like I said. We've been waiting for that store to open, and when we heard it was going to open, we were thrilled, and so was half the world, apparently. So it was kind of hard to film, but I did. And one lady said, "What does that do?" I said, "That's my camera." She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "No, it's fine." You know, what did she think? It was like scanning prices for me or something? I don't know. But anyway, it was fun, and I showed you what I got. I got some great stuff, and I had that pumpkin soup, and it was out of this world. I felt like I was in a gourmet restaurant because you don't get pumpkin soup everywhere, you know? So All right. So I came home, dropped off all my stuff, put it in the freezer, whatever, it had to be refrigerated, whatever. And then I stopped in the thrift real quick. And I found a couple of things. I found some fun things. I found this beautiful little triple planter, like little, I don't know how to call it, like a little flower pot thing, a big one in the middle, two little ones on the side. Very, very autumn. And I stopped in the Dollar Tree and got some flowers for it, and I put it right here. Then I also got this little guy. He's like a peasant. I don't know if he's Italian or, I don't know, Alpine. Maybe Alpine. He's got a feather in his hat, so he's really cool. And you know, I love this stuff for the deck and in the plants and stuff like that. So he's wood carved, and I loved him. I got a beautiful Bhagavad Gita as it is. Look at that. I got a Bhagavad Gita in Indian and English, like all the Bhagavad Gitas are. And I think this is really awesome. Very fun. And I got this little guy, and he, you know, I love snowmen. So I got this guy, and when I first brought him, I always open these battery compartments when I'm at thrift, because a lot of times the batteries are corroded in there. And the thing is, guys, when you put your battery operated Christmas stuff away, or Halloween stuff for that matter, when you put it away, take the batteries out, because they will corrode and destroy the box. So he had one seriously corroded battery, and I pried the battery out. I alcoholed it. I took a Q-tip with alcohol, and I really cleaned up the contacts, and I got him working. So he's really sweet, really fun. A little bit creepy, but you know, I love snowmen, and this is really fun. His buttons all light up, the brim of his hat lights up, his present, his body, everything. So I loved him. I thought he was great. You know, I love snowmen. So I was really happy I got him working. 3 times I tried. I cleaned, put batteries in, nothing. And then the 4th time, when I really got in there to clean that one bad contact, he was perfect. So, and that's the thing, you know, you can clean. If you see a beautiful old piece for Halloween or Christmas, and you really want it, and the batteries are all corroded in the compartment, get them out, blow it out. Blow the white crud out, get a Q-tip, dip it in alcohol, regular rubbing alcohol, and get in there and clean the contacts, and almost 100% of the time you can save them. So that was really fun. I also found in the Dollar Tree, I found Harvest Cider essential oil for my diffuser, and I have it going now, and it just smells like autumn. I just love it so much. It smells very much like cider, very appley, very, very nice. So that was my day. I sat outside for a couple of hours because it started out very cloudy and humid, and then the sun came out, and it's still out right now. So I was outside for hours, and I really enjoyed myself. I really did. And I'm going to take you for a walk around the Atomic Universe. We're going to look at the art, the shed art and the fence art today, because most of you will remember every piece and when I bought it. So it's kind of fun. Most of them are still doing great. I don't have anything that's worn out or broken down. Anytime something wears out, I get rid of it and I get a new one. Hi guys, from a day that started out very cloudy and very humid, it turned into this beautiful, glorious, breezy, sunny day. So I have been out here for a couple of hours, and I thought we would look at some of the fence art, the shed and fence art, and you guys can pick out what you remember when I bought it, and it was your favorite. You know what I mean? So let's go. All right. So I got the Honduran eagle up there. I got all this stuff on here. Some of these things I've had forever, and they still look great. You know. So I'm just really happy. These 3 lizards have been on my fence or shed for years. I got them in Christmas tree a long time ago. I'm sure you remember when I bought each and every one of these things. And remember that guy, that little green man, I got the day I got my first COVID shot in that beautiful little Glen Rock pharmacy place. So lots of old stuff that's been here a long time, lots of newer stuff like Our Lady of Fatima and the Santa Giuda plate. That wasn't that old. But some of these things have been up here forever. I've had that for years with the different winds. Tramontana, Greco, Levante, Sirocco, Austro, Vecchio, Puente, and Maestro. Those are different winds. And then we have for Celtic cross, we have this beautiful cross. Remember that when I got that? Probably about a month or 2 ago. The Peace Cross. Lots of really fun stuff. I've had this forever. I found that in the thrift store up in Fairfield. Love it. That big goose. Love him. Here's what we have over here. We have a couple of hex signs. We have that triple pentagram sign. Great Firestone Walker Brewing Company sign. Freak show. All guests must be approved by the dog. I'm sure you remember when I bought a lot of these things. And there's the Flying Fish Brewing Company flag. Here is my geese. My neighbor freaked out when he saw them. He said, "Oh my God, they look so real." I do love them. What a great thing. Remember when I found those? All right, let's start at this end of the fence and go all the way down. So, these wooden shoes that were way too big for me are hanging right here. A beautiful cross we got about a month ago or 2. There's the Bloomington Assembly Hall. 781 miles, okay? I put my little orca back there. That thing. I put the old, the little Jamaican, what do you call it? Steel drum there, because there is a hole in it so it doesn't play properly, so it's beautiful for decor. We have these. Remember this? That was so fun. That British sign, that British license plate thing there was on my dad's Jaguar for years. And I found it in his garage and I said, "Can I have this?" put the Benvenuti sign right there, which is welcome in Italian. I put that there when I got the Tuscany sign, because we're actually from Tuscany, so I like that. Jamaica, one love. So many things. Some of these are so old. Cocktail Lounge, remember that one? And then I have these a little version of those salamanders that I got also on Christmas tree. The Blessed Bee sign was in my house forever. I moved that out here a few years ago. Just love the Anthropology Cafe sign. Absolutely love it. The little, what do you call them? Marionettes are getting weathered, but they're cute anyway. I still love them that way. They're kind of like a horror movie. The Ciao Bella sign, I love it. I'm gonna have to cut some of these, some of this ivy at some point. Here is a wheel of the year, a pagan wheel of the year that my mother gave me for Christmas one year. That has been out here for a very long time. And consider I've been in my house for 31 years, and she gave me that quite a while ago. Here we have some old license plates that were my grandfather's. That's two of my grandfather's cars. And this was the license plate, the QQ, which is a classic car license plate that was on my hearse. I'm sure you remember so many of these things when I bought them. I bought that because, you know, my mother and martinis. I love that. At the end of those little things are all olives, which is really cute. And remember him, the little fox? Got him not that long ago. These great things by the artist Pisano, the Italian artist Pisano. I love those. Jerusalem plate is beautiful. This little iron thing is just gorgeous. You know, I love stuff, especially industrial. This is one of my favorite things of all time. I found this in the local thrift. It's the most beautiful green man I've ever seen. Had that for at least 2 years now, I think. Then we have, of course, the St. Francis prayer. Remember when I found that? Full shot. This is an old one. This I've had this for several years, and that's a beautiful Irish sign. I believe it came from a famous Irish catalog, which slips my mind at the moment, but it would have been really expensive in the catalog, and I found that in the thrift. One of my very favorites down here. We only got that this year at some point. The Aztec calendar thing. Beautiful. That beautiful, colorful Bermuda plate. Times Square, Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty, Taxi to Tiffany's, Broadway, Central Park, Subway. And the reason I wanted it mostly was because it says Coney Island. So there we have an old Florida souvenir kind of bowl that was pre-Disney World. Okay, so I love that. We got our lady from the bathroom door when I got the two people, so that it wasn't just for ladies anymore. This is the pillow that I bought the other day that I was telling you about. Big, beautiful pillow. Love it. Comfortable. Fills the whole bottom of the swing, which I like. And over here we got this guy. When the wind whips, they get a little entangled. I can't reach it. There we go. I love it. I've had that forever. And that is the fence art. So it is a glorious day. And when you're sitting up on the deck, you can feel the breeze. But when you're walking around like this, it feels a little humid. And I think I'm getting mosquito bites. But that's okay. It's not unbearable. Here was that bamboo thing that I bought not very long ago. Just love it, right? And I have a couple things for my office, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the little tiki man. These are the vintage flowers I have in here. But since it's protected by the tiki umbrella, they don't get messed up, which I love. A long time ago, I got that beautiful light thing in the thrift. And my skulls work really well there. That beautiful, long wind chime that I absolutely adore. I put it back there for safekeeping because back there it'll just get gently blown because I don't want, it's all clay and I don't want them to break. So there's the little elephant that I bought that time. And there's the stuff back there. Oh, this fell again. Okay. Hang on, let me get back there. Okay, the wind and the squirrels knocked this thing a lot. There's him. My beautiful, beautiful, very inviting hammock. And well, this looks like it's stuck on a branch. We don't want that. And let's see. Here's that beautiful turtle. That was one of my favorite things. I bought it in Christmas tree, remember? Put my little Frankenstein planter right there to keep him kind of safe. He's protected there. He won't get so rusty. Oh, I didn't tell you this, but the other day I went to the thrift. Now, when I bought this bell, the clanger, you know, whatever you call it, well, the thing inside that rings it was there, but the little hanging thing wasn't. And I found this on the shelf the other day, and I told my regular girl, I said, look, Millie, this, I bought the bell that goes with that the other day, and I just found the clanger on the shelf. And she was like, oh, she just put it in my bag. So that's the thing about the thrift. They don't keep stuff together. I mean, it's just horrible. And I love that bell. I mean, the clanger was, the main clanger was in there, but the hanging thing that makes it swing wasn't, and now it is. Look at that. So awesome. I love that bell. And one of my favorite signs of all, the Tuscany sign. And here's my little hippo planter that I got last week. I love him. One of my favorite things ever. Look at the cuteness of that. It's just so awesome. So anyway, guys, that is the fence and shed art. I'm sure you remember when I bought a lot of it. My little side box here has a lot of fun stuff on it. Waiting for the mail. I don't think it came yet. My mailman seems to be... Oh, it did. Wow. Okay, cool. Love those too. I'm so into heirloom pumpkins this year. I think they're so much cooler than regular pumpkins, so... Alright, nothing in the mailbox, just on the porch. Since there is so much sun today, this thing should light up really well. When I get up in the morning, it's still lit, like I showed you this morning. Yesterday morning. Beautiful. And check it out. The squirrels have not started attacking my pumpkins yet. So hopefully they don't and won't. But every year I have a problem with them eating everything. So all my pumpkins. I'm leaning over the sun right now, so you won't squirt. But the new fountain, solar fountain, has little flower tops. And I love that. Love it. There's all different shapes of flowers, and I really, really love it. So, that's our walk around. Here's my basil. A lot of flowering going on both of my basil plants, but I was picking them all season. So I think it's about time to let them flower. And I think that's the head for Sam, for the Sam mask, which is cool. I'm gonna take this off and maybe put some autumn leaves there, and then when winter comes we'll put the big wreath over here. Right now it's all about autumn for me. And some people said they don't even think about Halloween yet, but you know us. We start thinking about it in August, and we wait with bated breath for all the stores to put their stuff out. And this year they've been too slow for me. But I think everybody's getting there now. I do love this bird. This fantastic bird. I think she's so beautiful, isn't she? So, and you'll see, I still have hibiscus popping. So I'm really happy about that. And the Atomic Universe is not ready to leave us yet for the season. It is definitely beautiful. And it will still be beautiful when Raymond comes. And we can stay out here for hours every day if we want to. And we'll do all the thrifts. Do a couple of our favorite restaurants. And I don't know, I don't think we're going to do the antique photo show this year because I will not be able to afford that. No way. I always drop way too much money on that show. So, but we'll make it fun, whatever we do. Of course, my fountains are going. Just absolutely a beautiful day. I didn't expect this. And I'm kind of happy that I had some beautiful time outside. So anyway, guys, I'll be back with you in a little while. And the last thing, Cindy wanted to see my bag, my new bag. And I didn't think anybody would be interested in my bag, but I love it so much. And when I put it in the car with me, all I smell is that amazing Italian leather. So it came with a little Italian flag kind of ribbon on it. And this is by Marino Orlandi, made in Italy. 100% made in Italy. A lot of paperwork about it. And this is it. It is so beautiful. Look at that leather. It is so thick and so intense. So it's kind of like a cross between a shoulder bag and a backpack. But you get these little snap together pieces that hold the back straps together so that you can throw it over your shoulder. And it is amazing. Zippers on the front to put your phone or whatever. Zippers on the back to put your keys. And then when you open this, you have a huge amount of space for your wallet and everything else you need. And it is just an amazingly beautiful bag. Look at that. And it does say Marino Orlandi in the front, made in Italy, right there. It's just a gorgeous bag, very heavy duty. Definitely will have this forever. It is so heavy and thick. Love it, love it. So that was my day. So tomorrow I'm thinking maybe, depending, if it's raining, we may go to the Spirit Halloween again and see what we can find now that we have the 25% off coupon. And from what I understand, they're getting new stuff every day. I don't know if that's true, but because that one Spirit was so well stocked anyway. But we can go there. Let's see what they have. Friday, I'm going to stop at work and say goodbye to my boss, because that's his last day. And I think that's about it, guys. We are drinking a Blue Point Oktoberfest. It's time. It's time for these kind of brews. Every so often, I treat myself to a microbrew. You know, most of the time I drink the Jab. I buy Jab by the case. But every so often I feel like having a beautiful microbrew, and that is one of them. Blue Point Oktoberfest, really good. Since I'm so in the mood for the season, and it's an Oktoberfest beer, and it's a delicious beer. Let's see if we can find the ABV on this. 5.7. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Anything over 6 is too much for me. So that's really good. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. It was a beautiful day. I'm very surprised at the sun coming out and all that. Because it didn't look like it this morning, I'll tell you right now. Lidl was a disaster. So many people. Oh my God. I thought my mother was going to have a breakdown. But she bought a couple of things. She was kind of happy, and we stood online, and I was very happy with those heirloom pumpkins for $5.99. That's $1 cheaper than I got them for at Acme, and and that pumpkin bisque. Oh my God, it was so good. So tomorrow morning. If I get up today I got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't lay there. It was insane. So if I get up early tomorrow, we'll make the pumpkin cookies. I'll have them with coffee for breakfast, and then maybe we'll go to Spirit Halloween again, or wherever you want me to go. You tell me. Where do you want me to take you? And we'll have some fun. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Wednesday. I gotta tell you, every day since I've been retired has been flying by. Do you know when you're at work and you're looking at the clock and you're like, oh my God, it's never gonna end? Well, every day has flown by, and that is pretty scary. Pretty scary. Tomorrow's Thursday already. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. I love you all. Tink merch below, Radio Tink podcast link below. I'm working on Bebop Kitchen aprons, and as soon as they're available, I'll let you know. And that's it for me, guys. Until next time, remember, I love you all. I think it's a good night for a horror flick, don't you?